having us on today.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's nice to see you again. It's the
I
second time
know.
round.
It's been a minute, man. How's it been going?
Well, that's a very good point. It seems like yesterday that we were talking, and here we are again because there's
I know, right?
all sorts of things going on. Look, I've worn my Halloween shirt for you tonight.
It looks so cool. Wait, is that a cat? Oh my gosh. I have a black cat, so I'm obsessed with black cat shirts.
Yes,
Love it.
I have one too. Her sister is playing around on my feet at the moment. Anyway.
Stop it.
Oh, that is precious.
That's so cute. Now I'm trying to find mine. They can have a kitty cat play date.
And I got to show you something else as well. I still have my American blonde pics. They are too precious. I don't take them on stage anymore. I just have them at home.
I love that. That's so good to hear.
Honored. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I always think about you. I got them with my Van Gogh. My cat's on the desktop now.
I thought so. I thought I saw a little kitty cat tail. That's amazing. Yay, we're actually about to order some new pics. We love those so much.
Yep.
I don't play a show without them now.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of thing I like when it comes to sort of merch, you know. Hello, Tinka. This is the black cat's sister, actually.
Oh, wait, what's her name?
This one is Tinkerbell.
Oh, yeah, that's what they call me. That's so cool.
I know you're Nata and Tinka, but Tinka for me is this little...
That's so funny. You said hello, Tinka. I was like, hey, hi, what's up?
Crazy awesome stuff. Anyway, she's happy. She's got someone to give her some strokes.
Oh, I love.
Which doesn't really help with the interview very much because she's now sitting on my notes.
Oh, don't we love it when that happens?
I love.
Yeah, it's real life here. Hey, so I've been listening to some music, some of your new music, especially from this year, and it really seems to have progressed, you know, in terms of song structure, lyrics, production. I think you're really you're making steps forward, as it were.
Oh,
thank you, man. You know, as a musician, you're constantly working on your craft and writing more and more. And so just to hear you say that really means a lot to us because that's just what we love. Thank you.
I think one of the things, you know, when you're so close to what you're doing, you're not always aware yourself that you are making progress.
It's so true.
It just feels like you're always trying to catch up to the next thing going on and like you're running in place sometimes. So it's really refreshing to hear you say that.
Anyway, let's get back to those songs again. I couldn't quite make up my mind which was my favorite.
Oh, hey, that's a problem.
That was tough. I guess my favorite title would be "You Look Better on the Way Out."
That's my favorite one to play live. It's so upbeat and like spunky and fun. I just love it.
Well, that made me smile.
Cool.
And then the latest release, which is "Bridesmaid."
That's correct. That's correct.
I saw the title and I thought, does that mean what I think it means? I actually had to look this up on Google, right? And it is. I don't know if it's a particularly American thing that bridesmaids have to pay out large amounts of cash.
Yeah, I never actually thought of that. Like on the UK side of things, like is y'all's wedding culture the same as the United States wedding culture is? Like it is too much over here.
It has gotten
out of hand. Too expensive. I don't know how anybody can afford it anymore. Like, it's crazy.
Well, the funny story about Broke Bridesmaid is because it is like a joke. It's very humorous, kind of like a song that just kind of like plays on, you know, wedding culture that is today. Because at the end of the day, you know, your friends, your family members who ask you to be in their weddings, of course, you were super excited and you were there and you do it. But then whenever you kind of start adding up all the batch trips and the or hens trips and everything like that, you know, the wedding showers, the engagement parties.
It's a lot. Yeah, you got to get presents, the alcohol on the batch trips. Like the Airbnb, everything, and it adds up to a point where you're like, okay, this is a job now that I'm not getting paid for. I'm actually paying to do this job now. So it's like,
And it's not just one, you know, you'll have like a lot of girls that we actually have some friends back home. And I know a few girls who are in like 7 weddings in 1 year.
In 1 year. Oh my goodness. That's just wild.
And so, yeah, we thought it was kind of a funny bit of a joke. And, you know, especially living here in Nashville, Tennessee, if some people refer to it as a bachelorette city. So, you know, Nashville is making a lot of its money off of bachelorette tourism. So we were like, yeah, this will go hand in hand just well.
Perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it's like these days in the UK or even over here. I mean, I don't get married that often.
I love it.
And the last time was about 40 years ago. So, but we certainly, you know, I mean, nobody had to pay out for us.
It's a cat. I'm sorry.
It's a cat.
One of my cats is going crazy in the background.
Don't panic. Don't be a cat.
Got him under control. What was that question again?
It wasn't actually. I was just talking about weddings. No, we didn't really have to pay out for anybody, and you know, we didn't really have any bridesmaids or, you know, best man. Well, I did have a best man.
See, that's sweet. And you know, that I always hear stories about how it used to be back in the days as well. I feel like now that we have TikTok and all these exposures, you know, to like be able to travel, and I feel like just wedding culture has gotten to a point to where you have to like make it a show. Like it's all about going above and beyond. But at the same time, you would do it any day, every day for the ones you love.
Exactly. You love them, and it's like their one time in life where like you get to celebrate just them, and it's such a beautiful thing. So you never want to be like, oh, I can't pay for that, or I really don't want to come to this or whatever. So you just shower them with all the things you've got.
but I mean, the truth is, I mean, the culture has gotten really expensive. So we thought we'd make a joke about it.
Yeah.
The other song I was listening to was Why Girl.
Yes, it's a really true one to our hearts. Like we love that one so much.
It seemed like there was a bit of girl power coming through here. You know, the themes in the songs. It's
like, yeah, it was kind of like a you know, like girl code type of song for us. Like looking out for your best friends who, you know, you see other people may not be treating the way that you see that they deserve to be treated. So
I will say too, you know, we are sisters, and so we have another sister. So like growing up, it was just the 3 of us, like built-in best friends. And as young girls, even into adulthood as well, we're always like the hardest on ourselves. I think little girls and women are, you know, just always looking in the mirror and comparing or settling for less than you deserve. And White Girl was kind of like the message to any girl out there that just needs a reminder that, you know, you are amazing, you're incredible, you're special, you're beautiful, and you should not be, you know, let's like take a step back from anybody that's treating you otherwise, and fall in love with yourself first.
That's right.
Before you let somebody else love you.
Exactly.
Yeah, you are who you are.
Of course. So yeah, it's one of those messages. You know, I wrote that a few years ago with Miss Liz Henberg and my good friend Matt Wynn. And
love them. That's so sweet.
And it was like one of the first songs we've ever written together. And Tinka, I remember showing it to her, and she was like, we need to bring this out at a few writers' rounds. And so we would play like the Bluebird Cafe and the Listening Room and all these other rounds like around Nashville and beyond.
Right.
And White Girl would make its way in there, and it just very quickly became a crowd favorite.
Yeah, it was always White Girl, and then Broke Bridesmaid, and then there's another one that we may be releasing sometime next year. Wink, wink. We've been playing them at writers' rounds, and we always ask our fans like, do you guys want us to record this one?
Yeah.
Do you like it? And those 3 have always been like
the big favorites.
Yeah, favorited. So we're excited about it.
It's been awesome. So glad you love White Girl. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I like all of them. As I say, it was
thank you.
It was tough to sort of, I don't really like to sort of pick favorites, but sometimes a song kind of just jumps out of you and smacks you in the face, you know, and you think, wow, that's great. I like it. I love it.
There you go.
But I like all 3.
It's so hard to pick, right? Yeah, like songs are like your babies. Like, you know, it's literally like you carry them for 9 months. Like, you know, you write them. You write them, you record them, you doctor them up, and
you prep for the release.
And then they're here, and you're like, she's born, she's there.
Yep.
There you go. So talking about playing to these sort of writers rounds. I mean, have you been doing a lot of gigs recently? I mean, have you been touring these songs or?
We have been doing little pop-up type of gigs here and there because we've been focused a lot recently with Nata getting married last month. So big things were happening behind the scenes.
I will say this has been a crazy but amazing busy year.
Yes.
In the fact of, yes, I did get married in August. So planned a wedding on top of everything else. We actually completely just built a new team behind the scenes of everything going on.
Added some new awesome friends that turned into family members onto the team. So we're just loving it and having a good time and prepping for next year. Next year, we're planning on doing all the shows, possibly a new tour coming soon, stringing some things together. So you guys got to stay tuned. It's
But yeah. We have some plans this year as well as writing for the next project and getting ready to get back in the studio and record some more, as well as release 2 songs. We did have "You Look Better" and "Broke Bridesmaid" come out this year. So looking back on everything, it's been a crazy, awesome year.
Well, congratulations on getting married. That's great.
Thank you.
Nice to hear.
It's so funny that like Broke Bridesmaid was released literally as you were getting married and I became the broke bridesmaid.
She was, but I was a broke bridesmaid for her. I mean, we're all, if you're a bridesmaid, you're probably broke.
No. Chances are.
Chances are.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell us?
Well, we would love all of the listeners and everyone that's tuning into Country Music News to keep in touch with us anywhere you can find American Blonde music. We have new music coming next year. We have new tour date about to be released. New merch coming, and all the fun things we can't wait to see. So we'd love for everybody to send us your recommendations on where you'd love to see us come and play, and we will do our best to get out there.
We'll make it happen.
We'd love to stay in touch, y'all. Thank you so much, Nigel, for having us.
And it's lovely to see you both again. And,
lovely to see you. You look fantastic, man. I hope to see you in the future in person. We can give you a big old hug.
I know.
Yeah, that's
Nigel, you're the best.
Okay, so you take care. Thanks again. And
you too. Thank you.
Well.
Bye.
Thanks, Nigel.
See ya.